With Admirals head coach Dean Evason after the first day of training camp here in Milwaukee. It's weird to say it, first day of training camp here in Milwaukee, but you guys have been after this for almost a month at this point.
Yeah, no, it's we've been down in Nashville, and the players obviously as well, and getting prepared and ready to start the season. And camp there was great. So many real good-looking things coming our way. Mm-hmm. We're very excited to be back here. MSOE, this is a great building, giving us the opportunity to practice here. Excited about our facility. We were over there yesterday, had a walk through the dressing room, and was walking around the concourse, and what Harris Tur and John Greenberg and what they've done, the whole organization, to give us the opportunity to be in it's an older building, but it's a brand new building, and we are so excited. Just can't wait to get over there.
I said to John Greenberg earlier that if you were a college coach, that's a recruiting tool.
Yeah.
That's a huge recruiting tool to have that kind of room that you have now.
Yeah, and for our group too. I mean, for our free agents coming in, our veteran people, once they see this, I talked to the group this morning when we were in the dressing room. I said, guys, this isn't our facility. This is a wonderful practice facility, but wait till you get over there. Like everything's brand new. The dressing room is just beautiful. The gym is huge. It's first class. Yeah. It's absolutely first class. And since I've got here 5 years ago, Harris Tur has only been that way. And it allows us to really develop and have a real winning atmosphere every single season and every single day.
Does that matter to you to have, because you're going to be able to practice on the home ice way more than you have in the past? Is that a huge deal for you?
Right. Again, this is a wonderful facility, but to be in our dressing room where our gym is like the next door.
Right.
And to practice on that ice on a consistent basis, where, at the Bradley Center, we weren't allowed to do that just because there's so many other things going on. So I mean, you get the boards, you get the atmosphere, you get the home feel, and like you said, it's a great recruiting tool. We have a wonderful dressing room with a great lounge for the players. They're going to stay there. They're going to stay there. They're going to become even tighter group than we've been in the past, we believe, because of this facility.
There are some guys you've had here it's crazy to think that a guy like Felix Girard is in his third year, and Jimmy Olney a third year, and then you've added on top of that a guy like Trevor Smith, who's been a captain and won a championship in this league. Harry Zolnarchuk, Mike Liambas is back. This is this about as deep a group as you've had here? You
know what? We talked to the group this morning, and Stan and Fordo and I, we were speaking that this is the most competitive camp that we've had here. The people that we brought in, even the guys that aren't signed here, we've got real pros that are here trying out for jobs. Yeah. But the guys that you mentioned, we've got a really nice mix, we think, of veteran presence and prospects. And Paul Fenton and Nashville do a wonderful job at filling our holes with our prospects with veteran people that aren't only good hockey players, but good people to teach these guys. So yeah, we're real excited. I'm real excited, ready to go.
Well, we're back at the Admirals' first training camp practice at the Kern Center on the campus of Milwaukee School of Engineering, and we found a guy that we know pretty well here, Mike Liambas. It's good to have you back here in Milwaukee. I know it kind of feels like home for you a little bit. You kind of grew as a player and a person your first stint here.
Yeah, it definitely feels like home. I'm super happy to be back here. I'm pretty excited.
You had a frustrating year in Rockford. It was great to get the NHL deal with Chicago, obviously, and a great organization, but it just didn't go your way last season. So many things going on. Yeah,
I got hurt 2 games into the year, and I missed 9 weeks, and then it takes a while to get back in. When you miss 9 weeks of hockey, it gets faster and faster every week. But it was great. I learned a lot, and I'm just super pumped to be back here.
It's good to get. I mean,
it's good to get a different vantage point.
Exactly.
Because I got this. Not that I'm getting the same thing here every year, but it's good to see that or have a different set of eyes on you and talk to you.
Exactly.
But it's great to be back.
Yeah, and it was a good summer for you. You had a lot of things go right. And one of the nice things is you get the NHL deal with Nashville as well. So as we were talking, you're more on the radar now for this team than you have been in the past.
Yeah, I never really have been in the past. I have always been on an American League deal here or American League and East Coast League. So it's great having that connection now and on an NHL deal. And I think after all the talks and how camp went, I think I am on the radar and on the map now.
You've had injuries in the past, but you're skating out there today, and you're feeling pretty good so far?
Yeah, feeling great. I mean, a little worn down from camp. It was pretty hectic, and there's a lot going on. But it's great to be back here and have Dino's practices again.
When you get signed in the offseason, or any time in the offseason, season ends last year, right around the beginning of May for you.
Yeah.
And it did for the Admirals as well. How quickly do you get back into training for 16-17? Or do you got to take do you have to take some time off?
Yeah, especially I banged my body up pretty well throughout the year, and I always take 3, sometimes 4 weeks off.
Yeah.
I'd like 3 more than 4, but at the same time, you don't want to rush back into it, because then by the beginning of August, you're just sick of it. Not sick of it, but you're just like, all right, let's get the season going. Like you've been going for too long. So I usually start last week of May, beginning of June usually, and that's what happened this year, the beginning of June.
So you get the beginning of June, and is that just off-ice stuff, or when do you skate?
I actually had one of the most amazing setups this year, working with Matt Nickel, like the best in the business down in Toronto at the BioSteel Center, and he just has it all mapped out. We have the ice doesn't go in at St. Mike's, the arena we use, until July, so the first part of it, June, is just all off ice and prehab stuff and taking care of the body, like getting any injuries that you've had the year before, getting your body just working right. And then come July and August, we start mixing in skating and more intense workouts and field workouts, and it was just a great setup. Having some awesome guys to skate with every day was the biggest thing for me, because I learn a lot from watching and visual learning, and I got to work with a lot of pretty awesome guys.
The season you had, and you said being off 9 weeks with an injury, did that maybe help your recovery? Or I mean, when you come back, you're going hard anyway, but did that help maybe in the off season? Was it a little easier off season from you didn't have 9 weeks accumulating in the middle there?
I mean, I think it did, but then at the same time, your body's still trying to recover from an injury, so it's not like you're just resting.
Right.
You are resting, but your body's still fighting an injury and trying to get it healthy. But those 42 or 45 games I ended up playing were pretty hard games.
Yeah.
So my body still got banged up by the end of the year. It's always good to take a rest, even mentally. It's not even just physically. Mentally, the schedule every day and everything, it's good to, hit the reset button, take 3 weeks off, enjoy your time, 4 weeks, and, have fun with family and friends that you miss all summer or all season, and then you get back to work.